What's up, guys? I'm back home. What that does mean, sorry for the late stream. We got delayed, the flight. Probably gonna be a short stream because I am very tired. This is literally, I got off a plane an hour ago. But I was super busy today, so I couldn't find a better time until now to get after some stuff. So yeah. Let me turn on some music. I also might get interrupted by my family realistically because, oh shoot, my headphones have not been connected. I wonder if you guys have been able to hear me. Whatever. Okay. Alright, let's do a couple problems. What is this tab? These honestly might be good to do. These seem pretty cool. I don't really have an idea of what I want to do. I'm kind of all over the place. I low-key might replace some leetcode problems with just doing advent of code days, because I kind of missed like all of them. Let's design some stuff. Get pro access. I don't have pro access. Did not realize these were pro only. Alright, that's fair though. Let's make this. Design a dynamic array. Sure. Okay. I mean, it seems pretty easy, right? So, our init, we just have like a self.capacity. Set that to capacity. And then initialize an array. To be the size of that capacity to start. Right? So for get, we just need to check if it's within the bounds of capacity. So is that brother? So if I is less than 0 or I is greater than capacity, it's greater than or equal to. If you have an element of 4, yeah, it's greater than or equal to. Then we're just, oh, it's assumed that it's valid, okay. So then this is just return self.array at I. So set will be set the element at index I to n, assume that index I is valid. Okay. So this is just self.array at I equals n. Push back. We'll push the element to the end of the array. Okay. Self.array, if the length of this is equal to the capacity, then we need to double the capacity. And what else do we have to do? We then have to This is like a stupid way of doing this, but I'm so tired and I kind of don't care. Because you can add two lists, right? It's kind of stupid, but my thought is just like, make the slots. I guess you could do like, I was thinking, how do you push a none value though? Like an empty value? I'm gonna stay with this stupid solution because it's funny, and I don't really care. Pop back. We'll pop and return the element at the end of the array. Okay. Python.pop. Like, pop's the one at the end, right? Yeah, default is number 1. That's what I thought. Resize. We'll double the capacity of the array. Sure. So it's kind of just this. We need to push back to it now. I'm gonna keep a set because technically you can't do the negative first position, right? You need to keep track of where you are. So self.array at self.cur equals n, self.cur plus equals 1. Right. This should actually be self.cur. Good night. Get size will return the number of elements. Okay, yeah, should return self.cur. Is it self.cur plus 1 though? Maybe self.cur plus 1. Because like we start it with 0, then if we add 1, there's 1, but there's 2 elements in it. Yeah, I think it's plus 1. Get capacity. Yeah, just return self.capacity. Yep. Index out of bounds. What? How am I index out of bouncing? Probably this. Let's just see. Wait, what? It's because you don't have anything in the... Yeah, but I thought you had to do it with, like, null. Like, push empty val. I honestly don't know. Also, what's up? I guess it's none. I really thought it defaulted to none. But let's check. Why am I getting nothing in this though? Okay. On init as well. You to go. Wait. What? Oh. What? What's up, Caesar? I thought, okay, this is me, like, I should preface this. I don't know if you guys saw the beginning of the stream. I just got off of a 3-hour flight, and it was not fun. And I've been traveling all day. So I'm quite tired. But I thought this was like, I thought you could append arrays in Python. Or like cat arrays Python, right? You can, yeah, you can add them. So why can't I add a list of none? Maybe you need to extend? Is that a method? What? Python extend array. Oh, 1 second. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. My mom just came in. So it's like 1 and none. See, but it's saying unsupported operand types. Oh, yeah. It is a skill issue. All right. What? What the fuck is going on here? Oh, so get size is just cur. And then what's wrong with this? Null 0 1 null 1 1 null 2 2 2 null 3 3. Oh, when you pop back, you have to take self.cur back. Okay, that should be it. Nope. Sorry? Your output was none but expected return. What? Wait, how? Wait, how? I'm so confused. Because this returns none. This returns none. I'm straight returning this value. Dot pop returns a value unless it's changed. Yeah. Okay, wait, so we initialize an array of 4. We then push back 1. We then set the 0th position to be 0. Push back 2. I'm gonna be so for real. I have no fucking idea how, like, what is happening? Why is this wrong? How am I getting a type error? Chat. Chat. What int returns none? Just when you resize, you have to have a bunch of none placeholders. So it is that problem? My goat. It probably is that. Because I realized that it actually wasn't a problem. What's up, Samuel? Nope, no, this is failing. Wait, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm too tired right now. What did I do differently? So they initialized it with zeros. Okay, did it say you initialize with zeros? It said an empty array, but let's just see if this passes. Nope. Oh, because it's not pop, it's shit. Something like that. Nope, because why would it be Cur is not defined. I don't know if you guys can tell. This is gonna be the worst day of coding for me. Nothing's flowing today. Okay, now bro. Now it's trolling me. I'm looking at this. Okay, return that. Yep. Set that. Yep. Yeah, because that's cur. Yeah. Pop back. Oh, you just soft delete it? Wait, but why doesn't mine work? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, it might be one over to the left. If it's that, you're my goat. It definitely is that, actually. Yeah. Me and you, dynamic duo. Oh my god, dude. Oh, it's so funny. Sheesh. Sheesh. Dude, I had this, I don't know if you were there for it, but I posted on Reddit for like the NU food thing. What's up, Neon? I posted on Reddit for the NU food thing. And first couple were like good feedback, like stuff I wanted. Like, hey, you should do this and not this. This is better practice. This one dude came in and he was like, you want good advice? Like, don't ask for me to review anything with AI-generated content in it. And I was like, okay, sure, fair. Probably should have put the warning in. But I was like, why are you being so mean? And then, like, the whole thread devolved into, like, me defending the position of, sure, I used AI, but that doesn't mean I don't want to learn the language. Like, I used it as an aid, tried to learn everything from it. It devolved. Dude, that shit pissed me off. Anyways, that was such a sidetrack. I just need to get that off my head. Okay, support the following operations. Return the ith. Okay. Insert head, we'll insert a node at the head. Insert tail, insert at the tail. Okay. Do these have to be a certain O of N? Because get, I just have to, you have to traverse if it's singly linked. Sounds like Reddit, yeah. Silly me for looking there, and I was like maybe the Golang Reddit will like offer me feedback because I want to learn Go, and it just devolved into being like, you're a piece of shit. I was like, man. Anyways, I think for this problem, I need, what do you need for a single linked list? It's just like 2 and graduating in 27. That's what's up. Sophomore gang. I don't know if this is the right way of doing it, but I'm just gonna try some shit. So we just initialize so we need a head and a tail tracker for sure. You put 2027 on your resume. I put like 2026 grad, and when I left that in my resume last year, it was legit hell. Oh. Well, maybe that's why I'm not getting interviews. So what did you put instead? Just didn't put it, I guess? I think I sent out 350. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's pretty much where I am at, except I haven't even gotten like one go back, so. Such is life. Such is life. Do you recommend just taking it off? 'Cause I'll try it. I'm willing to try literally fucking anything, dude. Okay. I think just say you can grad early. Real? Just like, technically good. Yeah, that's fair. So just say like expected 2026. Yeah, because I even might actually graduate early because I did come in with AP credit. No one checks. That's fair. It's also not like you have plausible deniability because like there's like probably a 30% chance that I graduate early. There's some percentage. Yeah, it makes a huge difference. Real? Fuck it, I'll do it. Can I do this, by the way? Can I do that? Like, can I put two selves in the same line? I don't know. Don't know. What else do I need? I need a head, I need a tail. Well, it seems like this would be beneficial to have. To not dynamically make that every time. So I'll put it in. Okay, so get something like that. Do index. Okay, so it's 0 index, so it's greater than or equal to capacity. Because like if my capacity is starting at 0, I insert 1, I get 1. If I want the ith position, I can't say 1, yeah, it's greater than or equal to. Index is greater than subpart plus C, return -1. Hey, back in the feed, best of luck, man. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. I kind of don't know why YouTube recommends my streams. I feel like I'm such a boring streamer. But, like, so many random people will come in and they'll be like, hey, I don't know why you're in my feed, but you are. And I'm like, I don't know either. Alright, so, I think then we just traverse. So, something like this. True? Why was this on my feed? That's what I'm fucking saying, dude. I have no clue. I'm incredibly uninteresting as a streamer. People just come in, they're like, I don't know why this is recommended to me. Good luck, though. I'm like, thank you. Everyone's been kind. I appreciate that. Do I believe that this is good enough for a get? Sure. filling all of our given hopes of becoming coders. Dude, I might have to give up. I'm kidding. I got that dog in me. I'll grind it out until I get one. It'll take me forever, but I'll do it. Insert head will just be, we create a new head of a node val, and then we make new head.next equal to self.head. And then self.head is just going to be equal to the new head. Something like that, I think. For insert tail, it's as simple as self.tail equals, I don't care that I'm just going to do these in other ones. Just new tail. Or self.tail dot next. Can I not overwrite this? I'm gonna just see if I can overwrite it. I don't really care. It'll tell me if I'm wrong. That's such bad interview practice, but I'm burnt. I just want to get a couple of problems under my belt. And subset equals new tail. Looking good, looking good. Remove the ith node. If it's out of bounds, return false. Okay. Something like that. Do a quick bounds check first. And then, if not, we do a loop until we find the one before it, and then pretty much just like hit it with one of these. This one, you now point to that. Right? Pretty much. But we do have to check if there's cur.next. Oh no, but it's guaranteed to have cur.next because, yeah, we should be fine. It's guaranteed to have cur.next because we're removing that index. I forgot for these two, I need to do, how do I, so like a, a little insert. Sure. At the 0th position, val. And then self.append val. Good luck, have fun. Thank you. These are taking me so much longer, but my brain's just not working. Okay. Sport to you, my friend. Hey, best of luck, man. Best of luck. How do I literally just remove a certain element? I like how I've visited these before. Oh, interesting. I can just pop. Cute. I'll just pop. So if that pop, ray.pop, the index. To handle that case, for this one, we've gotten to the one before it, so we're gonna hit it with one of these. So we're just gonna say cur.next equals cur.next.next. Right? Yeah, sure. We'll see if I'm wrong later. Wait. And then we'll do self-capacity. Let's see how much is wrong. Oh, shit. This should be return true. Dude, the typers are killing me. How many hours do I code today? Wait, no way, this works pretty much first try. Yeah, there's no way. There was never a way. Oh, because I need the fall through case. Hours of coding a day. When I'm in school, okay. Why? Let me think. When I'm in school, probably hour to 2 hours. Over break, I've been doing like 4 or 5, but most of that was because like I was at my grandparents' house, and like it was either do a puzzle or code. So it's like, you know, I got much else to do, bro. I'm also trying to get my first job. Dude, fucking best of luck to you, man. Best of luck to you. Okay, so why did it not return true? Why did this not return true? We inserted the head, so we have 1, 0. Index. So it shouldn't be hitting this because our index is 0 and our capacity should be 1, right? Yeah, I mean, granted, that's why I was wrong for a different one, but for insert head, so capacity would be 1. So 0 is not greater than that, and it's less than that. So then we pop it at this index. Is this neat code free? Yeah. I'm the broke fucking college student, dude. I'm not paying for any premium stuff. I equals self.head. So I should check the first case. Like if it's capacity of 0. Maybe the cur.next is none, yeah. I think it's more so, so for this case, index is gonna be 0. So I'm trying to check before it. Especially not for this, because you could definitely do what? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Because this is just trying to check like if 0 equals -1. I'm trying to think of a better way to do it. I think literally I'm just gonna add the case of like if index just gonna hit it with this. Like, this is stupid, but the theme of tonight is I can't be bothered. Would it be none? Or would it be a new node? I'm just gonna make it a new node. Or, no, it's just stuff.head.next. I don't care, I'm looking at the solution. Okay, I made my list node. Init the list with a dummy node, which makes removing a node from the beginning of the list easier. Sure. Okay, so they just dynamically made this. Why is my get wrong? It's not really, it's not. Yeah, I definitely should know this. I'm just being real with you tonight. I'm not doing that. I'm not feeling it tonight. I should probably starting tomorrow if I want to like actually take this seriously. I am back end with Matthias. If you're serious, I have my LinkedIn in the description. Oh my god, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just so not in it tonight. I'm just so not in it tonight. My head is not working. New head.next equals self.head. Yeah. I definitely didn't check that edge case. Yeah, that's easy. Alright. I'm gonna do like one more problem. And I might do some like 1 or 2 zigglings, but I just want to go to bed, guys. I just want to go to bed. Why am I not signed in? Hold on 1 second. I just don't want to. I don't think it will leak anything, but because it's like a lot, but whatever. 1 second. There you go. Bang. Let's look at this daily. If we can do the daily, I'll be so happy. I would be so happy. Given the integers 0, 1, low, and high, we can construct a string by starting with an empty string, at each step performing either of the following. Wait, okay. Let me just write all this stuff out. Harsh recruiting in YouTube comments. Fire though. Fire though. Okay, so given these integers, we can construct a string. At each step, perform either of the following. Okay, so we're either going to do this or we're going to do this. And it can be performed any number of times. These can be any number of times. Okay. A good string is a string constructed by the above process having a length between. Okay. looking up the... What is... God, I always hate looking up stuff on that. SDLC process. Applies to a range of hardware. Planning, requirement analysis, design, testing, deployment. I could try it. I don't know. I think for this one, I'm just going to do basic planning. And I'll look more into how to do stuff like that. I don't mean to like literally procrastinate. I'll be here tomorrow. I'm doing these streams every day. So I won't forget. I'll do it. I'm just like, I'm an hour behind too. So it's 12:50, but for me, this is 2 a.m. I'm kind of rad. Okay. Return the number of different good strings that can be constructed. Interesting. Okay, so it's like combinatorics. Like that's what comes to mind whenever I see like number of different good strings. Yeah, it sounds funny, but like low-key, hey, I'm ass at leetcode. If it helps, it helps. He's probably better than me at this. If it's combinatorics, are things like distinct in the way of like 1100 is diff from 0011, I think. How can we go about this? You drop the resources. I'll take a look at everything. I'm never opposed to not trying stuff. Return the number of different. So they are distinct. Yeah, it does seem like DP. I'm trying to think of like what the it kind of sounds like coin exchange, so it's kind of like at every step we'd either append character for 0 times, append character, oh my god, I can't type, for 1 times, or we could just skip both and return. One thing to note is at each iteration step, we need to check the length. Check the length. But this would also mean like checking length of per length plus either 0 times or 1 times, right? Because you gotta, like, obviously if your current thing is at the length width, then we just like we return because we can't do anything. But then we also need to check like, is it valid to add it 0 times or is it valid to add it 1 times? I think I want to run through an example. Let me see. Okay, so low and high can be quite big. Okay, I don't think these constraints give me much. Okay, so let's run through example 2. So let's start with saying like we have an empty string. So our first step, I guess I should mark out the steps. So our first step should be like the parameters we're taking in are like, I'm thinking the current string, because then you can kind of branch them off to different spots, right? Prems current string, maybe keep global counter for 10 times, or just be turning +1 each time. I think maybe this is better, right? Maybe. Thinking this is the right type of thing, like you just keep passing the different string, because they're all distinct, which is quite nice actually. Okay, I mean, let's run through an example. So if we have this, then step 1 would be to call the function with empty string. Step 2 would be to check length. Be to check the length. Make sure it bounds. Step 3 and 4, or step 3 would be to check if adding those 0 amount of times would be in bounds. If yes, call function with appended zeros. Be the same thing pretty much. Adding 0 /1 /1s. Right? I'm like, is that like kind of it? Oh, and then we also have the step 4 of returning +1 for being on the current iteration, i.e. skipping both and saving that unique one. These are just general steps. All right, let's run through an example. Think of edge cases that may pop up given the params and the constraints. What am I missing? 1. So the number of zeros and ones is always going to be less than low. Low and high is going to be. Given the params and constraints. Could you give me a further hint? I don't really know what you mean. How do these constraints cause an edge case? I don't know. I'm just going to think through this example. So at the first step, we have do see low is greater than or equal to high, meaning could be possible that low and high have the same value. That's true. I don't exactly know what that would change though. Because at each step what I was thinking is just like checking if it's in bounds in the way of like shit. Why can I not think? Like if length less than low or length greater than high, and just like return 0. I was thinking something along the lines of that. Like at every step. Okay. I think so. We'd start with the empty. Less than low, so plus 0. We then check the length of zeros. We could do that. So we take a 0 path. String is 0. Less than low, so plus 0, but can then take paths from there. Take one path, string is 1, in bounds, so plus 1, and then take paths from there. Actually, it'd be take paths. So we take paths from there first, then plus 1. I think I have like a decent actually understanding of this. I'm gonna try to code something up, and it's probably not gonna work because I'm way too tired, but I'm just gonna try it. I feel like I have a decent understanding, which is always scary to say. Okay, so the FDP, I think I'm just gonna take in like that, and then I'm gonna return at each time an int. So if length, I should probably take n equals length s. If n is less than low or n is greater than high, just return 0. But if it's less than low, I think I can only early return high. Yeah, it'll probably time out, but I mean, like, I don't really care. I just want to get an answer out, because really what I liked about this problem is just like talking through it. I feel like I did a decent job for this one compared to my other ones. So I'll just look at the solution after. It's not that big of a deal. Because I can only early return to the high because like you can't append anything further, right? I think the other case is going to be like return 1 if n is greater than or equal to low, else 0. So So then we would check. This is definitely going to time out, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Like almost 100% it's going to time out. But maybe we can cache. Smile. Throw an add cache on there and just pray. Okay. So if low is greater than or equal to holy cope true though. Yeah, no, don't do that. Fuck it. Is less than or equal to high. Then we can take the path of appending is 0, or appending zeros, and then just I actually need to do this here. Count plus equals dp at s plus can I do something like this? Is that Python, chat? Is this Python? Fuck it, I don't know. I also don't care. Holy spacing. Dude, I love to press O. Create a new line. Okay, so I almost like holy cope kind of think this is fine. Wait, does anyone know? Will these variables be in scope for this? Is that something? Is that real? I have no clue. Yeah, it will be? Okay, cool. Because dude, my Python is so bad. Yeah, alright, cool. Python scoping, I think. Bless up. Guess who's gonna try this and then time out or get something wildly wrong? Still DP into it even if n plus 0 or n plus 1 isn't in the bounds. Why? Oh, because I'm doing that checking in here. Yeah. Do I think this is fine? I really have no clue. I really have no clue. So let me just simulate how it would be with this. So we'd call it on the empty string. It's not greater than high. Count would be 0. So then we call it with 0 times 1. So then it'd come in 1. Oh, that's actually going to be way too hard to simulate in my head. So you know what we're going to do instead of simulating? We're just going to run it. We're just going to run it. Fucker. You're so right. I do have to do that. Which also makes me think that I'm going to aggressively time out because this is a big number. That's how you do powers, right? I hate Firefox so much. 10 to the power of 9 plus 7. Sure. What is this saying? Wait, what? Expected an indent block after class definition? Why? What? What is misaligned? That's all a comment. That can't change anything. Guys. What do you mean? Is this misaligned? Think it took as a docstring? Oh, yeah. Maybe I needed to do one of these. I don't know. I thought I could just comment everything out like that. Dude, stop opening my processes. Oh my god, it's not a fucking string I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of this. This is a thing, right? No? Wait. Wait. Not too fast. Comment in Python. Yeah. What do you mean? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna get rid of it and see if that cures me. And I'll put that somewhere else on my desktop later. How did I get 15? This one was at least kind of close. Pre-air and a for loop. It's like 6 lines. Yeah. Vincent, I'm telling you I'm bad, bro. Didn't the comment need to go? Probably. These are the dimes. I wish no one was watching this stream. Okay. The thing about DP is I'm somewhat of a terrible person at it. How would an array and a for loop be 0 lines? Let me walk through this. Yeah, dude. It's been a rough night, bro. It's actually been a rough 2 weeks. It's been a rough 2 weeks. I might be getting duplicate paths, but this one's undercounting. I don't think I should be getting duplicate paths though. I don't think I should be getting duplicate paths because they happen at different times. So they should be like creating their own frames. I'm kind of just ready to see how this is like done in 6 lines the Vincent way. I'm kind of ready to see it. Because what would even be the bounds for the loop is what I'm trying to think of. Like, what would be the array? The array would be... I have no fucking clue. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to try to understand where I went wrong. And then I'm going to look at the smart people solutions. Where did I go wrong for this problem? Because I just want to go to bed. That makes sense. Why not? I didn't even need to keep track of a string. All you need was the length. I never fucking used the string for anything. You can tell I need to go to bed because when I rub my eyes and then look, my whole monitor is blurry to me right now. Ooh, that's a weird feeling. Ooh, that's a weird feeling. Let me just see if this times out or not. Okay. Didn't mean to delete all that. Dude, what? Okay, what the fuck is going on with my eyes? This is tripping me out. The other thing about this is like, it said, like you're checking if it's to increment the count, but like I was already early returning 0 if it's here. So like, isn't the height kind of implicitly checked? Whatever. Okay, so it was the intermediate mods. Because that's the biggest thing, because I might eat my words with this, but to my very stupid self, it seems like that was implicitly checked. Yeah. Let's see if I time out. No? It gets there. Okay. While I didn't get the answer, I'm kind of proud of myself. Because I don't think 2 weeks ago I would have this thought process. So I'm actually fine with that. I do want to see your array solution though. What is it called when you use an array? Okay, so this. Oh, because you treat them as lengths. Okay. I think that was the biggest thing that I missed with this one for sure, is not treating them as lengths and treating them as strings. Because when I was thinking through, like when you said, Vincent, like let's use an array, it's like 6 lines. For some reason in my head, I was like, I don't know how you can do the different strings. Like I don't know how you can index from that. And I think I for sure just did not. I just didn't think of lengths. Which, yes, it's whatever. But like, this is the first dynamic programming problem I've ever done. Like, hand to God, I've watched 2 videos on dynamic programming in my free time. I have never once even come close to like creating a solution for one, because they're usually too scary. Let's see, how did other people do it? Whenever I get something wrong, even if... Yeah. Common DP thing, pick up, practice, yeah. I will get there eventually. And to appease you, Nautilus, I will go to Don't I have like a leetcode, like a Google Sheets? I actually don't want to show all of my Google Sheets, believe it or not. I don't know why. It doesn't matter because like I have nothing to hide. Most of these are like named like college funding. Like, how the fuck am I gonna pay for college? But whatever. Better safe than sorry. Right? Right, guys. What account did I have my leetcode thing under? Or did I just fucking make a new one, bro? Here it is. All right. What did I have before this? Holy flashbang! I'm so sorry. I will actually. Why are you looping from 1 to the high plus 1? Oh, because it's inclusive? And low is guaranteed to be at least 1? I hate people's posted things of solutions, because they're always like, I should read through all of this. Chat, I don't want to do that. But then again, I want the job, so beggars cannot be choosers. 2466. 2466. Ways to build good string. Mid. Had the right thought process, but missed the key idea of indexing with the length of the string instead of parameter being a string. Did recursively. Look back at, what is it called when you do like the array? Like, is it, that's not English. It's called iterative? Yeah, iterative and then recursive, that makes sense. Look back at an iterative solution. Also, I've been so bad at keeping track. Like, I have 8 problems noted down. That's fucking funny. Okay, let me read through this, and then I'm gonna do like 2 or 3 ziggling things, and then I'm just gonna call it. I need to go to bed. Okay, as shown in the picture, low is 2, high is 3. All 5 good strings are colored in green. Yeah, I agree. Build a 2D, or no, sorry. A little slip. We can build an array DP to record the number of good strings with each length. Oh. That was also a key idea I missed. Cool. Because I don't know why in my mind I was like, you'd index into it, but why was I thinking true? That's so bad. Whatever. Set DP at 0 to be 1 before filling out the rest, as the empty string is the only good string with length 0. That makes sense. It's just like an always thing. Then we try to find the relation between each problem's DP with the smaller subproblems. For example, how do we get the number of good strings of length 5? Every good string either ends with 0 of 0. Yeah, I got that much. If a good string of length 5 ends with 0, it means that every good string of length 4 can be turned into a good string of length 5 by appending a 0. Yeah. Thus we increment dp5 by dp4. That makes sense. Because it's just like, if you know those are all good, then you just add a certain number of zeros. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Similarly, if the string ends with 1, 1, it means that every good string of length 3 can be turned into, yeah. This is pretty much just strong induction. Now that I'm realizing it, like, I don't know why those two weren't like in my head, but I just did like a whole quarter of proofs. Like, why have I not connected discrete math to this? What am I doing? It's literally just strong induction. Because this is like the stamp problem of like, if you have I kind of like stamp problem where it's like if you have stamps of $5 or 5-cent stamps and 4-cent stamps, like at what K can you prove like every group can be made? And it's just like you always reach back the lowest amount and then you're like, well, since you can make this, you can do that. Now you're ahead of the curve for algos. I don't know if I would say ahead of the curve, but things are starting to connect in my head, which is nice. Because I don't know why I didn't think about it like that. I spent so many hours doing discrete math. Because the stamp problem is literally this. It's like, well, if you know, like P, like you're trying to prove P of K plus 1, and in the base cases you prove P of K minus 3, and you can have a group of 4, then implicitly P of K plus 1 is defined. And by strong induction. Dude, oh my god. Okay, anyways, let me read the rest of this. Similarly, yeah. Now we have found both the base case and the recursive relation. Just trying to fill in. Yeah. Here we provide an iterative method, create an array. Yeah, I agree. Iterate over each length end if, yeah. I mean, this just makes so much more sense to me now. It literally just makes so much more sense to me. And then sum the strings from low to high. Oh my god. All right, what's this one? So this is the recursive one. We'll implement the same algorithm using a recursive method. Trick is, as described, each time a recursive function calls itself, it reduces the problem to problem DFS end into subproblem. Yeah, so I just didn't go the minus route. I went the plus route. And that's definitely worse time complexity for sure. Right? Yeah. Surely. Oh, I mean, they did recursion with arrays still. Are arrays kind of just always the move, Vincent, for DP? It kind of seems like it. Which, like, makes sense. Actually, when would recursion beat out? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Because like with recursion, you always are like have the overhead of a stack frame. Okay. Trick is, as described, each time a recursive calls itself, it reduces. Yeah. Yeah. So it's just keeping track of not visited during the recursion. If the thing is the end is -1, it means we already calculated. Or if it does not equal, that means we already calculated, so just return it. Yeah. Set end state to 0. Okay, so this is just making the original array. Mod count. This means it's already been visited. If it's not been visited, then we take the count. This is just checking that you can append them. If you can, just go back through. Yeah, okay. That makes it, I'm actually like quite, this is like one of the few problems I've had that like I do fully understand it now, which is nice. I feel like I fully understand that. Who is down here? What the fuck? Why did you run it so many times? What the hell? Okay, anyways. New to learning Python, I'm more of a hardware guy, but I really do want to learn software too. Any tips for beginners? When I learned Python like a year and a half ago, and I did the CS50. That's like Harvard's course. I did it over summer. It was pretty nice. It's like a pretty good intro to Python. Teaches you all the basic stuff. So what I did, I mean, obviously I didn't do it like the full 10 weeks, and I did not buy the program, but the rest, everything's for free. Okay. I'm on 61 for zigglings. I think get to 65. Been doing this for an hour and a half. I'm just gonna go to bed after. Oh my god, I didn't text my girlfriend back 40 minutes ago. Hallie, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. What are you making? Currently, nothing. I was doing leetcode for an hour and some change. Now I'm gonna do zigglings for a little bit, which is like learn zig. And then I'm gonna go to bed because I'm very tired today. But tomorrow, I have some different project ideas. I think the bigger one that I kind of want to try, I think first I want to make a terminal snake game in Zig. Either in Zig or Go. I really haven't decided. And then I want to make a ray tracer. I was looking more into those, and those look really fun. So I think I'm going to make a ray tracer. But as of tonight, no projects, unfortunately. Okay, sorry. I was texting my lovely girlfriend. Okay. Floating point operations. Need to go to 61. I was doing some of these on the plane. It was really hard with the turbulence. Okay. It'll only take us a moment to learn the zig type corrosion rules because they're quite logical. Types can always be made more restrictive. That makes sense. Numeric types can coerce to larger types. That makes sense. Single item pointers to arrays coerce to slices, and many. Okay, that makes sense. Single item mutable pointers can coerce to single item pointers pointing to an array of 1. Oh, interesting. But it makes sense. It's like, it's just encapsulating a single number in 1. Payload types and null coerce to optionals? Yeah. Payload types and errors coerce to error unions. Do I understand this? Constant my error equals error, varchar is that? Yeah. Undefined coerces to any time, or one work makes sense. Compile time numbers coerce to compatible types. Okay. Tagged unions, yeah. Enums coerce to a tagged union when that tagged field is a 0 length type. Wait, what? Enums coerce to a tagged union when that tagged field is a 0 length type. Okay. 0-bit types, yeah, makes sense. Wait, can be coerced to single item pointers? Yeah, these ones are whatever the fuck. What is the point of this? Use rules 4 and 5. Single mutable pointers. Okay. So if like this is A, then we can make this and it'll be fine. Payload types and null coerced optionals. So what is expected to go here? Oh, because it's the pointer, it's the address of letter. So would it not just be like, no? Expected optional type? Oh, okay. So it doesn't need that optional type. Nope. Expected type found that. No, pointer type child U8 cannot cast. Is it more so like one of these? Because you want it to be a payload types and null. So you want it to be able to null check, which I think comes from this. And then you want to dereference it and get it 0th position. Yippee! These ones are fucking a little bit confusing. But I haven't worked with pointers in a while, so it's kind of like just refreshing my memory. All right, what's the error code for this? Error expected type of an optional array of constants found void. Remember using if-else statements as expressions like this? Varfoo u8 equals if true 5. Yeah, I do. Zig also lets you use for and while loops as expressions. What? For and while loops as expressions, okay. Like return for functions, you can return a value from a break true. Okay. Oh, interesting. But what value is returned from a loop if a break statement is never reached? We need a default expression. Thankfully, Zig loops also have an else clause. Oh, interesting. While true, break 2 else 0. Okay. If you do not provide an else clause, an empty one will be provided for you, which will evaluate to the void type. Okay. So here we want, let's find that first. Wait, but what do we even want to return here? I'm kind of confused. Oh, can I just return null because it's optional? I'm thinking because of this, like, I can just return null. I can't. That's pretty cool, actually. I like that. Okay. Let's get up to 65. Loop bodies are blocks, which are also expressions. We've seen how they can be used to evaluate and return values. To further expand on this complex, it turns out we can also give names to blocks by applying a label. Interesting. Once you give a block a label, you can... What? Wait, this is kind of like assembly. In terms of like what I remember from ARM is like you would put a label and then like jumping and breaking from labels. It's quite cool. Okay, so you use a label by that. As you just learned, you can return a value using a break statement. Does that mean you... Interesting. This is kind of cool. I've never seen this in a programming language. Labels can also be used with loops. Being able to break out of a nested loops at a specific level is one of those things you won't use every day, but when the time comes, it's incredibly convenient. That sounds about right. Oh, the break would like bubble up. That is actually very cool. Okay. Where? What is this? Okay, so it's a food loop. This is the outermost label. Then this ingredient is required, so skip it. See if the customer wanted this ingredient. Remember that wanted will be the index number of the ingredient based on its position. Const found equals for wanted ingredients. Wanted. If required ingredient equals wanted, break true. So do we return food? Maybe? I was a little bit lost in this thing. Wait. What happened? Why did my terminal... Why is it killing itself? Oh, because I need to break... at the food loop level. But how do I do that again? What I am breaking there. No. Okay, so I'm understanding something wrong. So this is hurting my brain. Is it more that we don't want? Like, I feel like... I feel like we should be returning a food here, no? I don't think that's what I'm supposed to do, but like, I don't see how you're not supposed to be returning a food. I might just continue this tomorrow. My brain is fried. I don't think anyone is very interested in this. What is the error code saying though? Expected that type, but found void. How is this void? People really be attracted to leetcode. This is neat. Yeah. I mean, such is life. I'm not complaining. The less people watching this actively makes me honestly feel better. Every time I stream like leetcode, and most of the time it's just like I just want to improve, right? But there's a part of me that just like is fully embarrassed. But I feel like it's almost kind of good because I feel like I'll have less anxiety in like an interview because I've been lead coding in front of people. I don't know. That's so stupid, but like kind of. Okay, but why is this? It's saying like it's expecting a label. Like it expects a food, but it's finding void. But why? But why is it finding void? Because if we got this far, they were all met. And the food should be satisfied. Oh, brother. Vincent, you see anything, bro? This is definitely the last one I'm going to do, but it's going to really annoy me if I can't get this before going to bed, so I have to do it. Because the whole thing of this is being able to break upwards. Don't know Zig, but is it that last line with the mac and cheese default? Bro. Wait, you might have cooked. You might have cooked. I just, for some reason, I didn't read this. When they're not found. Okay. So then we, how do I instantiate this? Or it'd just be menu at 0. I could kiss you. I love you, Vincent. My brain did not get that. Okay, do I do the challenge? You can also do away with the found variable in the inner loop. How would I get away with the found? So if not found, continue with the food loop. I think we could do, I think it's probably something in this, and we could make another label in this. Or no. Maybe it's like something of const found, like if we bubble up to here again for wanted ingredients. Why did I think of doing this fucking challenge one? I need sleep. For wanted ingredients, and you're capturing wanted. So you're looping over all the wanted ingredients for the current ingredient. And then if that's... Can we just like... If it's true, break... Because we want this false case to bubble up. So else continue food loop. Wait, why did my copilot start? Wait, what? I don't even have copilot enabled. Alright, it was some sort of other autocomplete. That's crazy talk. Continue. Can I make a label for this? Do like something like inner loop, and then here hit it with inner loop. Vim, dude. Yeah, Vim's fun, man. Shit. Enjoy your cheesy chili, but found. Enjoy your chili mac. I probably should have left the other version uncommented. So that is what I will do. Okay, so what is the difference between these two? For the wanted ingredients, if wanted, if the required ingredient you don't break inner loop, I think you just continue. Is that real? Do I believe that? Or no, you do need the inner label. But I think it's continue inner label? Where am I getting these autocompletes from? It's kind of like freaking me out. Because I do not have Copilot enabled. But is it just like suggesting autocompletes based on this? I purposely am not using Copilot because I want to like learn. I did the challenge. I'm ending on that. Don't care. We don't need no found variable. We like that. We like that. All right. I'm ending it here. Vincent, thank you for your help tonight. Anyone else watching? Thank you for watching. I am aggressively tired. I will be back tomorrow. Yeah, sounds good. Later.